Like, how have you grown? How have you changed?
Well, I think the biggest difference...
Caroline.
I think the biggest difference is everybody slowly forgave and forgot all of the horrible things that Klaus did over the years. I saw Sarah Canning the other day, by the way, which was a little weird, being there wanting kill her. Yeah. It was one of those awkward across the rooms, like... yeah, and so, yeah, I think, Klaus came in as the villain, and so... to slowly find redemption over the course of our 5 seasons on the originals was probably the biggest change for him. What do you think about Elijah, aside from just getting slowly older? What do you think changed most?
His hair. Gradually better.
I had more and more of a say in his haircut. First he came into the show, he was like, I'm going to choose my own hair. And then I arrived and I was like, no, this needs some work.
Yeah.
Let's trim this. So we trimmed it and it was okay. And then we slowly shaved the sides a little more, and by the end we got there, didn't we?
Well, by 2014 I was entirely bald. You ended up sort of fabricating that wig with those 2 tailors from Vienna.
I wove it.
It's
actually horsehair.
He's got a great skill. He's like Daniel Day Bloody Lewis. This
Phantom Thread.
Does.
Not in acting, just in my sewing.
Just in his sewing.
Yeah.
He's not a good actor. Next question.
Excellent sewing.
Wait. Moving on.
No.
Clint.
Let's just move on then. Rebecca, Rebecca kind of stayed pretty consistently desperate for a man throughout the whole 7 seasons.
I thought you were going to just stop at Rebecca kind of stayed pretty.
Rebecca's just really gorgeous. I don't know that she changed really that much. I think she's probably a little more high school bratty in the Vampire Diaries, and I hope she matured a little bit. But yeah, I'm the only one of the 3 of us that didn't actually age or look like age.
Great. Try getting married and having kids. Wait, you didn't get married. Sorry.
Thank you.
Everybody knows that I'm pretty enthusiastic about that relationship. And as much as I love it, I kind of generously want Klaus to have whoever Klaus wants. Fortunately, our show isn't predicated on that premise. We actually write stories. Next question.
Hi.
Hi.
Joseph, your accent is quite stunning.
Thank you. Whatever.
You guys
Claire
are
and
good
Daniel,
too.
you sound like fucking dog shit.
I won't argue with you there.
My question is your most embarrassing moment on set.
My most embarrassing, what do you think? Embarrassing moment. When I forgot to wear... No, not that one.
I think we could think of embarrassing moments for each other, but I'm not really... I'm trying... Wait. I don't know why this question stumps us.
Do you know what? I don't think I've had this question. Embarrassing moments. We've had like...
Yeah, we've had like what's the funniest thing.
And stuff like that.
I think, look, the whole process of acting is kind of a series of humiliations, you know. I actually genuinely mean that. You're sort of publicly doing, like, especially during supernatural things, right? Because you're acting to tennis balls on C-stands that you're pretending are kind of somebody casting a spell. You're pretending that you're casting enchantments. You're taking a dagger to a chest. You're constantly in a state of humiliation.
I also think sitting in your dressing room in like period costume and a dress and a wig, but doing jobs like ordering on Amazon, that's pretty embarrassing. Someone walks by and sees you.
Yeah, the only real context in which we're not...
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. I think I was driving my shitty old Volvo somewhere that was breaking down and like rattled and it had like way too many miles on it. I couldn't get key open. I'd like have to like lift the thing up. I don't know. What I'm saying is I really could have used a job at that point. So I don't know where exactly I was, but I was very, very happy about it.
I was living in the back of Claire's Volvo. It was raining, it wasn't a good time. Henry booked a whole lot of things, so it was...
Still riding the wave from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. So I think, you know, there was definitely a deafening cheer beneath the McDonald's wrappers and the Starbucks, which I was forced to drink at that time because I was broke. I emerged from the rubbish heap in the back, and from whatever sound I could muster, I guess it was something akin to a cheer. Joseph.
I'm sort of imagining it like Chewbacca. Anyway. I don't know where I was. You just see the McDonald's wrappers buried underneath them. Yeah, I don't know where I was. I mean, I'm assuming I was in Los Angeles somewhere because that's where I met for it. And it was kind of a longer process, I think, because the character was talked about so much. I remember that I found out they were interested in me because there was articles or something, because the character had been talked about for so long, and loads of articles, which was at first immediately exciting until I read them, and they found a photo and said, definitely wouldn't have been our pick for Klaus. So that was good to go into it. Confidence.
No pressure.
He wanted Ian McShane.
Ian McShane.
Yeah, thought he would have been. He would have been great.
It would have been so.
And more age appropriate to be a brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but it was a tremendously exciting time, of course. Yeah.
Well, we love you guys, and I think y'all are all cast perfectly.
Thank you.
On the show, and he did, and I was wondering, if you could do an impression of Cole, or and what you thought about that.
Great question.
Well, Nate does this freak. He's done quite a few of them. One thing it's important to do is make a distinction. Like Nate's not doing an impression of me, he's doing an impression of Elijah. There's a thing called characterization. Nate hasn't actually, I don't think he's heard of it. But if you look at my body of work last, if you look at like Robert Durst, there's a way he talks and he acts and he behaves and he speaks. And you look at the Navy SEAL, he talks, acts.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2 or something. So I don't know.
Pride and Prejudice.
He does his imitation. He does a sort of a hand on his hip thing, which I never do. I put Elijah's hand in his pocket, which was Stanislavski
My favourite Elijah thing that he used to do was pull out the pocket watch. He got a pocket watch last season, and so I'd have these big speeches to do, and he'd be off camera, and I'd see him totally in character, kind of pull out the pocket watch, check his watch as I'm kind of trying to go through this big emotional speech. That was one of the last days. I'm crying, like I can't get through it. He's checking, like, how much longer is this? This Klaus has speeches. I'm not going to do an impression of Nate, but damn you and that pocket watch. Did you keep the watch?
What is an impression of Nate?
I don't know what it is.
Well,
I think he moves kind of, he moves well.
It's very good
I've always said he's physically really talented. I think he should do theatre, Nate, if he was interested in that.
He said you look like a dancer.
What's that?
He said you look like you could be a dancer.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'm going to return that compliment and say he moves very well. Yeah.
You're imagining him moving, aren't you?
Yeah. It's a beautiful torso, what can I say?
I don't know why we
haven't, but we will
It's bloody late now.
Right, moving on, next question.
Let's start a fake Instagram, silly gillies. For me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was wondering who you guys have built the strongest bond with over the years.
Catering, I did.
Probably craft service.
Do you mean with each other,
Yeah,
amongst
with the
each other? You know what was great is, and it's a strange thing, I think we'd all admit, we don't even really hang out with each other much socially, but we all really, it's one of the few casts where it was just like we all really loved and laughed with one another, you know, like it was such a pleasure to come to work. Like there was no douchebag. Wait, I guess I was the. But you know, when I wasn't,
you know the saying,
when I
if
wasn't,
there's no douchebags, you're the douchebag. There's really no one that I.
yeah.
Joseph, do you agree?
We came to work and we worked, you know, and we were all ready, and that was kind of nice. It was, and it's weird because you know, he won't text me back or call me back or yeah.
I spent New Year with him.
That's not what happened. I turned up at his place outside the window, banging on it. 10, 9. He just put the shutter down. Security, get him up.
The weird thing is he had a microphone.
Yeah, it's true. At the time. It wasn't even New Year's. You know, it was January 4th. I did that for 4 days after New Year's. It was weird. I gotta stop. Out of the way, please.
So I really love the short film that you and Persia made.
Yeah.
It was really good. It really centered around like everything that I love in like shows like this, like the originals, like this big like thing that I don't know how to describe it. This big thing happening in the world and all the craziness. I was wondering if you could talk about like what was like making it and the directing and everything.
Yeah, sure. That was I made that when I was on Vampire Diaries. And I wanted to make something because I was feeling a little understimulated because we were there in Atlanta and I was working, like, my work on Vampire Diaries was like 3 or 4 days a week, you know, because they had the big storylines and all the time, the guys. So it was great because I just, you know, was just meeting the woman who would become my wife. So that was like amazing getting this kind of creative synergy going. And then also we were lucky enough to film in the woods, the Vampire Diaries woods. And in Zach's house. I convinced Zach to let me film in his house. And we boarded it up and made it look like a post-apocalyptic environment. But it was really good, and it kind of gave me confidence then to go on and push to direct some of the originals when I was on that show. And just a brilliant experience. And it was amazing, like you said about when we were talking about what we won't miss from the originals, what I will miss a lot is the crew, because we became like this kind of family and this well-oiled machine, you know, so used to working together and supportive of each other, and so many of the crew helped me on that and on another short that I did as well. So like the whole thing was a really enjoyable experience. Thank you.
Thank you. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh.
Thanks, guys.
Well, her.